Today we're taking over the Carolina Panthers in Madden 26 franchise mode, a team that's been stuck in mediocrity for too long. Over the past few years they have had moments of promise, but every time things start to go well for them, they begin to fall off once again. Our goal? To turn this team into Super Bowl champions. But that won't be easy, and to make this challenge even tougher, we have 4 objectives. Draft a player with superstar or X-Factor potential, move on from 3 or more aging veterans, fix the offensive and defensive schemes, and then finally win the Super Bowl. This is going to be a wild challenge, but before we begin, I'm still trying to grow my small channel, so if you guys could help me out by hitting that like button and subscribing, that would be greatly appreciated. Alright, let's hop right into it. Okay, and we gotta start by taking a look at the team, and as you can see right here, it's better than previous years, but it needs some work, obviously. I mean, as of right now, when I'm filming this, they are 6-6, they're kind of at that mid-level, but their defense is showing promise. They have some promises in their offense, but it definitely has to do a lot of work if we're going to be able to make the Super Bowl by the end of this video. Starting off the quarterback position, I still have faith in Bryce Young. A lot of Panthers fans have talked to me and have said, get rid of Bryce Young because he's just too inconsistent and all this stuff. I'm telling you guys, just please wait it out a little bit more. He's 24 years old. He's had some experience in the NFL. There's no point in drafting a QB in this year's draft class because this year's draft class isn't the greatest QB draft class, or at least it's assumed to not be. So there's no reason to take a quarterback that might just be as good as Bryce Young or maybe even a little bit worse. So I'm going to stick with Bryce Young. I think it's going to be a future option for us. Rico Dowdle, of course, he's having an amazing season this year. One of the better running backs this year. And he's still 27 years old, so he could be a future and a long-term running back 1 option. When it comes to our backup running backs, though, Hubbard, I don't mind as a player, but when Jonathan Brooks comes back, if you guys watch this guy in Texas, yes, okay, he's had injury issues now, but he has a lot of talent. He was expected to be a round 1, top of the first round when he did end up getting drafted. So I do think he will be a long-term option when he does figure out all those injury issues and comes back fully healthy. Ted McMillan, amazing pickup for them. I think he was the perfect pickup for them because now they can start building their wide receiver core. Xavier Legette is not terrible as well. He has some iffy games, but he's a decent wide receiver too. I think that we do need one more wide receiver. One more wide receiver to take the attention off of T-Mac, and that way they can find T-Mac a little bit more open, because recently in games, the defenses have been focusing so much on guarding him because they know he's the favored target, that there's not really a lot of opportunities for him to shine because he's in double coverage and stuff like that. So we do need another wide receiver 1. When it comes to the O-line, I mean, as of right now, I searched it up. They're ranked 7th in best O-line in the nation. Obviously, the team overalls don't really show that in Madden, but I still think they do need some improvement, especially, of course, in Madden. When it comes to the center position, the one thing that I switched is Mace is going to go down a little bit. Hunt is going to now be a starting center, just because in Madden, of course, I want that star dev, and Mace is actually the lowest rating when it comes to their O-line, so I might as well get rid of him. He's also got normal dev as well. Not that old, I believe he's 26 or 27, so that's decently young, but I'd rather have the star dev player on. When it comes to the tight end position, Jatavion Sanders, I want to give him a shot. If you guys watched him in college, he is a decent player. Like, he's not a bad player, plus he's a rookie. He's a lot younger than Tremble. Tremble's not bad, but Jatavion Sanders, at 22 years old, he played for Texas, and he was a good option for them at the receiving position when it comes to the tight end. So I don't mind him being the starter for us. Hopefully he goes up to that star dev. If he doesn't, sure, we'll try to pick up somebody else because star dev is super important in this game, of course. But for now, he is going to be our starter. Defensively, this does not really show how solid this defense has been in real life. Their defense arguably has been a top 10 defense this season, in my opinion at least. I think they have some good zone defense, that's for sure. Cover 3 is also a really good thing for the team, so I do want to stick with those when we do hop into games. Defensive line, Princely Monmielen and Nick Scorton, both of those guys are young and have plenty of time to develop. They have the physical upsides. When they do develop into those like honed edge rushers, I do think they will be good players. Kind of like a Chop Robinson type of player, where they're just so athletic that hopefully that turns into more production in the future seasons. Brown, of course, is a long-term option. Wharton, same thing. I think he'll have some good opportunities this year. I think cornerbacks, though, we definitely want to pick up 1 or 2. Probably the biggest need for us, because linebackers, as much as the game says that it's pretty bad, I think we can stick with maybe them for this season at least. In the future seasons, I do want an outside linebacker, Probably have to fix the middle linebacker position as well, but for now it's not the worst. Safety is not that bad either. I just need corners. But for this season specifically, I'm just going to sim the whole year because I started on the week 12, so at this point in the game, they're 6-5. Of course, we know that in real life, they just lost to the 49ers. Now they're 6-6. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sim the season to keep it as realistic as possible, and then we can start the rebuild at the end of the year. By the way, every time I do one of these videos, a lot of you guys want me to show what draft class I'm using. It's this one right here called 2026 Draft 7 Round. I mean, it's not the perfect draft class, but it does have plenty of the players in real life, so I do use this one for pretty much a majority of my videos. The one below it that you guys saw there, I used to use, but this one I do think is a little bit better. As you can see, there are plenty of players that are in real life as well. Okay, so we sim to the end of the season though. We did end up 8-9, so not a bad season at all. We have a massive cap space, plenty of things to work with in the future. I think this is a good season, and as you can see, our defense is one of the highest ranked defenses in the nation, with 16th in defensive points per game. We're 12th in defensive pass yards per game, and then defensive rush yards per game, we're 9th. So very, very solid defensively. Offense is our only issue here. We ended up second in the NFC South. Ooh, and Horn got 5 interceptions, tying for most in the league. Nice, okay, that's really good to see. Let's take a look at the stats though, and let's see. Okay, Bryce Young, 3,100 yards, 22 TDs, 11 interceptions, averaging a rating of 88.1. Okay, so I still gotta stick with him. I'm gonna stick with him because one of the reasons why he might have so many interceptions is because the receiving core isn't as good as it should be. So if we get one more good receiver this year, fix the O-line just a little bit to avoid the 34 sacks, I feel like those interception numbers will go down, TD should go up, and then we'll truly see if he is capable of leading this offense. Rico Dowdle, great season, 1,100 yards. By the way, sorry about my voice. I'm still really, really sick. It's really cold where I live. I live in Canada, and it's freezing right now, so I'm going to be sick for a little bit. Okay, Rico Dowdle, 1,100 yards. Receiving-wise, though, Ted McMillan, okay, that's good, 1,000 yards from him. Xavier Legette, not as good. Yeah, as you can see, there's a huge drop up between our wide receiver 2 and our wide receiver 3 compared to our wide receiver 1. So we have to pick up another good wide receiver 1. Has to be a priority for this team, both in real life and in the game. Okay, defensively, we have 300 tacklers, which is good. Tackles for loss is Nick Scoyton, 12. And then 6.5 for Derek Brown for the most sacks. Not too many sacks from our edge rushers, but once again, they are just physical specimens that we're going to look to develop. JC Horn, great season from him, 5 interceptions, of course, tying for the best in the league. So, good season. Let's head to next week, though, because we have a lot of players we have to re-sign, I believe. I think it was like 26 or something like that. So, yeah, there's going to be a lot we can do here. We're not going to fire our coach or anything like that. We're just going to head to re-signing. Okay, Rico Dowdle. I need him to stay on the team, but he did regress. He regressed from an 87 to an 84 despite him having a great season. Okay, he needs to stay though. And an 8 mil cap hit for somebody that's doing so well in real life, I don't mind it. I have to make sure that he stays. Okay. 82 overall, star dev, 25 years old, and he's going to play for another team next year. That sucks because I wouldn't have minded him. But, okay, Bryce Young, I got to accept his 5th year. He really doesn't want to play for the team, but I do want to keep him. Austin Corbett, I believe he's the highest ranked guard this year on the team, or the highest ranked O-lineman, so I'm going to keep him for just one more year just because of the realism in that. But let's see, anybody else worth keeping? Christian, no, Christian, I can let him go. I was going to try to replace him anyway. He's only 72 overall, and at his age, he's not going to be a long-term option. Let's take a look though. Do we franchise tag? How much would it cost? $27.9 million to franchise tag our 25-year-old tackle. This is a hard one because in real life, he's not doing terribly. He's still very young. This is a tough one. He has plenty of room to develop. I can't franchise tag him though for $27 million for a guy that's only 82 overall. Thinking Madden-wise and not real life-wise, that is way too much to give a guy who's only star dev 82 overall. So I'm going to let him go. I can worry about picking up O-lineman in the draft. It shouldn't be too difficult. When it comes to the free agency though, I've done this so many times that I know there's pretty much nobody on their last year of contract that ends up going into the free agency that's good. So let's just sim till the draft. It's going to be more important to deal with the draft after. Okay, In the draft, round 1, depending on what pick that we get, it should be a wide receiver. Because this year is a good wide receiver class. Carnell Tate, Makai Lemon, Skylar Bell. Like, there are some good wide receivers in the draft. And that's not including those physical upside players that don't have the talent yet. Guys like Nick Harbor, if you guys know, from South Carolina. Physical beast, track guy, huge, athletic. He could be the option here. But we have pick 15. Oh, that puts us in a hard spot here, actually. Because pick 15 might be too high. Okay, Jeremiah Love, no. Anthony Hill Jr., Denzel Boston. Denzel Boston, I think, would complement Tedo McMillan so well. Like, so well. I don't know why. I watch Denzel Boston play, and I've seen him in person, and I know that this guy plays so, or in a way that just complements Ted McMillan's play style so well. I don't know how to explain it. You guys just gotta watch his tape, and I'm sure you guys will agree with me if you guys do watch his tape. Anthony Hill Jr., is that the pick here? Because we need a middle linebacker. He's a very solid middle linebacker. He can lead the defense. CJ Allen, same thing. Caleb Lomu would be a good pickup at the tackle position. That could be a shout, because now we do need a tackle. Oh, but Jordan Tyson's still here. There are some really good players. Carnell Tate is here, but I do think he's going to go in the top 10 in the draft in real life, so I don't want to pick him now. I don't think he's going to slip that low. I want to keep it a little bit more realistic. Anthony Hill Jr. Okay, so let's take a look at the linebacker position here. Because, okay, what I just realized is that they don't have Jacob Rodriguez in this draft class, unless he was already picked. No, he wasn't. Jacob Rodriguez is my personal favorite linebacker in the entire nation. I think he's an absolute beast. Go watch him play if you guys don't know. He plays for Texas Tech. Let's take a look. Is he in this draft class? Because if he is, I'll wait for him and take him instead. And he's not. Okay, so, do we just take Anthony Hill Jr.? Because I know this wide receiver core is very deep, but so is this linebacker core. Like, Whit Weeks would be a good leader in the middle of the field. Amari Campbell, same thing. So, could be a guy that we take later on. What do we pick now that we can't take later on? Is it a guy like Denzel Boston, a true wide receiver 1? I don't think so, because I think next year, the wide receiver class is going to be insane. Jeremiah Smith, there's so many good players in that draft class. Ryan Williams, Cam Coleman, bunch of talented players. I think we wait till next year to pick up that wide receiver. But I want to deal with the middle linebacker position now. And I think Anthony Hill Jr. fits the team nicely. He's got that leadership trait. He's a very intelligent player. He can lead the defense and be that X factor type of guy in the middle of the field. And there we go. 89 speed, 92 excel. He's going to be a great user as well. 6'3", 240, 21 years old. I think that's a perfect pick. Let me know in the comments what you guys want them, or who you guys want them to pick if they were picking at pick number 15 in this upcoming draft class. Okay, second round though, I think we can pick up our wide receiver now. Antonio Williams would be nice. Nick Harbor would be nice. Is there anybody else I would want? Okay, Drew Shelton, I don't think he's worth taking at this spot. Obviously, Jeremiah Love's going to go first round, so there's no reason to pretend like he will drop this low. Isaiah World. He's got some upside to him. He's a great Oregon player. He gets injured quite a bit, but when he is healthy, he could easily lead this offensive line. Takario Davis, though, as a corner, he could be a beast because we do need corners badly. Elijah Surratt is a consistent wide receiver if we do want one. Eli Stowers could fix the tight end position. This is a hard one. LT Overton, no, I don't need him. Do we take a wide receiver here? I think we go with Takario Davis here. I was going to go for Isaiah World, but next year's draft class is actually good for O-linemen. Cornerbacks are very difficult to find those top caliber guys, and a guy like Takario Davis, 92 speed, great coverage as well. He's got B-man, and I play a lot of man coverage. I feel like that's the pickup here. I feel like he would fit the team well, and that would be a good pickup. Okay, so heading into round number 3, what do we want to take here? Okay, Elijah Surratt's still here. Do we just take the best player available? David Bailey, that was such a beast. And he doesn't even play for Stanford anymore. He plays for Texas A&M. But, okay, Makai Lemon is not going round 3, let's be honest. He's going maybe even top 10 pick. Mansour Delane would be a huge player to have. Jake Slaughter would fix some of our interior O-line issues. Elijah Surratt, though, he's a beast. He's a beast for Indiana. He's so consistent. He is in my top 5 wide receivers. Maybe, I don't know if top 5, but maybe top 5 wide receivers in the nation. Casey Concepcion. I don't mind. This is a tough one. Do we fix our corner situation now and just get Mansour Delane? We don't have to worry about corners in the future then. Christian Gray is also a beast. Oh, this is a hard one. Or do we hope that they slip down a little bit more? Torian York would be a great pickup, but I think you'll slip down to next round. So I'm going to take Elijah Surratt. Because worst case scenario, if he doesn't end up doing that great, next year we will deal with him. Or we will deal with the wide receiver situation. But he is hidden dev. 88 speed, 92 jumping. Let's go. 92 excel. I've actually never picked him up, I don't think, in any of my videos. But that is a great pickup. Round 4, though. This is a crucial pick because this is probably going to be the last top caliber player for the rest of the draft. So let's take a look. Okay, Eric Rivers. Oh, maybe I should have waited because Eric Rivers would have been nice. Yeah, because now, okay, Jalen Kilgore is a beast. He's a ball hawk. He's a guy that can easily fit that safety position for us. But Whit Weeks is still here. I feel like Whit Weeks will drop down one more round, I think, hopefully, and then I can pick him up next round. I'm going to risk it and just go for Kilgore here. I feel like that'll fix the safety position. Hopefully he's got hidden dev. If not, that's fine, but let's see. Hidden dev. Oh my gosh, my drafting skills are crazy good. Let's go. 90 speed. Great change of direction. How's his... Okay, his zone is bad, but his man could potentially be good. Okay, that is a great pickup for us. Once again, just a physical player that hopefully my coaches will do a good job at developing, especially because he's got hidden dev. Okay, round 5, give me Whit Weeks, please. No, he's gone. Oh, shoot. Okay, Davison is not bad, but... Oh, dang it. I wanted Whit Weeks at this point. Jonah Coleman's not dropping down this low. I believe he's tied for the most touchdowns in the nation. He's a very good player. Also watched him play in real life. He's a very, very talented guy. This is a tough one here. This is a tough pick. Do we just go for Antonio Kite? No, we got to pick up somebody up here. This is hard. Rod Moore is a good player as well from Michigan. Nick Anderson. Otis. Darrell Jackson. I don't need interior D lineman though. Oh, this is so tough. Trevor Goose. You know what? Let's go for Trevor Gooseby here. If he ends up being a hidden dev, that would be perfect. I don't think that he will. Let's see. Yeah, C-. He's not going to be hidden dev. Okay, that's fine. He could just be a depth guy for us. I was hoping that he would maybe have hidden dev. Turns out that he didn't. It's okay. We're moving on here. We are heading into our last 2 picks of the draft. I kind of want to trade these picks away. Because, okay, Chris Bell's still here. Chris Bell would be a good player to have. But if he dropped this low in the draft class, realistically, he's not going to have hidden dev or anything like that. Antonio Kite, do we risk it and try to get a good young corner? We could. Yeah, you know what? Let's risk it. Let's risk it. He's a good corner, plays for Auburn. He's 126. He could have hidden dev? No. But he has good speed. It's not a crazy important pick. We're literally in... we are now in the 6th and 7th round. It's not that bad. I believe our last... Yeah, we have one more pick in this draft. Let's sim to our user pick. I mean, let's just draft for depth here. Let's go to make your selection, and I don't know why it's lagging. Let's see. Let's just pick up Chris Bell. Talented player. I think in real life he'll go in the top 3 to 4 rounds. Does he have hidden dev? No, he's just going to be a rotational guy. Probably never going to touch the ball. Maybe he can be our kick returner, but realistically, he's not going to touch the ball now that we have Elijah Surratt and still some good other talents. Okay, let's advance the week here. We have a good amount of cap still, so we still have plenty to do this season because I do want to start making some trades. I want to start truly rebuilding the team into one that can be good this year. First off, let's go to adjust lineup and let's see what the team actually looks like at this point. Okay, so yeah, O-line has to be something that we do this season. Yeah, we need to get this addressed. Yeah, Hunt can still be our center, so I'm actually going to force him, I'm going to edit the player to force him to be a center. 30 years old though, he's getting up there. He's definitely getting up there in age. I can probably keep him for maybe 1 more year before he starts regressing. but for now he's decent. I need tackles though big time this season, especially because this is going to be the last year I give Bryce Young a chance. If he doesn't end up being the franchise QB that we wanted, he is gone. So we'll see how that one goes. I feel like offense we can leave. Outside linebacker though, we definitely need one. Brown is now regressing, but he's still 28, so he's going to be a long-term option. That's a tough one on defense. Okay, on defense now we have Tacario Davis. Could use another corner, but Jackson's not terrible. Kite could be a good option at the third option too. Yeah, let's just look for outside linebackers, and let's look for the tackles. Tackles is our biggest need. Let's go try to find one here. Okay, let's go to Trade Center. I could try to pick somebody up in free agency, but let's see. What do we have extra that we can use? Okay, Hubbard, I think we have to get rid of him now, because we have Jonathan Brooks, we have Trevor Etienne, who are both young, decent players. Chuba Hubbard, realistically, he's a good player. He was our former running back 1, but costing 7.5 mil as a running back 2, kind of no reason to keep him on the squad. Ted McMillan, Xavier Legette, Elijah Surratt are now our top 3. Jimmy Horn is going to be our guy that's going to come on every once in a while. Smith's not bad. Chris Bell, obviously he's going to be a rotational guy. When it comes to our tight ends, I can leave it. I might want to trade Tommy Tremble here because he is 6.6 million cap. Actually, it should be fine because we don't really have to worry about cap that much. I'm going to let Trevor Gooseby actually be our left tackle for this season. He's a rookie. He's 68 overall, which isn't that low. Maybe he can end up being a good player for us. We do need that right tackle though, so let's see if I have any other things that I can use in this trade. I mean, I can use Bobby Brown here. Oh my gosh, Wharton costs 18.9 million. Wow. He's good. He's good, but 18.9 mil good? I don't know about that. That has to be like top 3 D tackles in the league. That's crazy. Okay, edge rusher wise we're fine. We need that outside linebacker. Middle linebacker, I think Wallace and Anthony Hill will be good enough to be how it is. Like, I don't think I have to move that around too much. Maybe I try to get rid of Jackson here. 29 years old, he's on his last year of contract. Because then Horn, Davis, Smith, Wade, and Kite can be our 4 guys when it comes to the position. Yeah, probably. I mean, I don't think that's that bad. Lathan Ransom is not bad, but I do want to stick with Murray and Kilgore. And I think we're good. Let's use these 3 players to try to get a right tackle. It's got to be somebody young because I want to build for the future. Right is, realistically, he's not going to be traded. Amarius Mims, though, still very young, so most likely he's not going to be traded, but he has locker room issues, and he hasn't been the greatest for the Bengals. But I still have faith in him. I've watched him in college. He's a good player. He's young, has room to develop. If he could be our right tackle, do they have a left tackle that I could take too? Okay, Brown, obviously, they're not going to get rid of him. Very old. Not really worth trading for anyway. Outside linebacker, maybe? Demetrius Knight. I don't mind Demetrius Knight. He's young. He has plenty of talent. Maybe a corner. Dax Hill has been so underrated this year. He's actually been so underrated. Oh, they picked Jermon McCoy. That's an interesting pickup for them. Okay, so then they don't need the corner. Okay, this won't go through. Does it go through? Chuba should be able to get Amarius Mims by himself. Demetrius Knight would probably need a second rounder on top of this. And then Dax Hill will probably need something else as well. Let's add a second rounder and a third rounder, and maybe that'll be good enough. Might not be enough here, but let's see. And it is! Okay! That is good. That is good. I feel like that's a realistic trade. Chuba Hubbard, Brown, Jackson, they fix some of their positions that they need. Plus, they get a second round and a third round. That might be too much, but obviously in Madden, I have trade difficulty up a little bit. I believe it's on hard right now. So it is going to take a little bit more to get some good young talent, especially guys like Amarius Mims, who holds a lot of value as a young player, and then Hill and Knight Jr. Might have been a little bit too much to give him, but it's okay. I do not mind that trade. Let's move on, though, because we need to pick up now. What was the other position? Outside linebacker, right? Oh, no, but now we fixed it. Oh, no, but we need one more. We need one more. We need a Sam linebacker pretty badly. So let me get rid of Wade. Oh, no, Wade I can keep. I don't have anybody else to really get rid of. So let's just use some picks here. Let's use all of these picks because I never like having round 6, round 7s. In real life, obviously, you can find a hidden gem in Madden, realistically, from around 5 to 7, especially with the custom draft classes that I'm using, it's very rare you're going to find somebody that's going to start for you. Okay, let's go for the Will linebacker position. Oh no, Sam, right? Yeah, Sam linebacker position. And let's see if there's anybody around 70 to 75 overall, but young. He needs to be young. We need a young player to come in and be a long-term option. This is tough. Shamar James. Ooh, Shamar James. Shamar James could be the pickup. 22 years old. Has 3 years left on his contract. Very young. Good upside here when it comes to the development trait. That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay. Could we get a round 3 for this too? Because we're giving up a lot of picks. And Shamar James. Oh, I'd put him over the cap. Come on, Cowboys, man. You guys have the worst cap situation I've ever seen. Dang it, that would have been a perfect pickup for us. Let's see. Is there anybody else worth it? I feel like he's one of the few young guys that are going to be worth it here. Jonte Lawson would be nice, but getting a hidden dev player might be too expensive. Let's see. Could I get him for this? Probably not, right? Right? Yeah, not even close. Yeah, getting a hidden dev player is going to be way too valuable. Let's see. Come on, give me somebody. Really? There's nobody? Oh, dang it. Wow, the position. Oh, you know what? I mean, I'm going to have to re-sign him at the end of the year. That's the only thing that sucks. But 25 years old? No, it's not worth it. Okay. Oh, Gabe Jackus? I don't mind. Gabe Jackus? I don't know how you pronounce his name. He plays... I forget who he plays for. Hold on, let me double check who he plays for. I know I've heard his name plenty of times in college. But let's see. What does he play for? Oh, yeah, Illinois. Yeah, that's how I know. Okay, let's go for Will linebacker, though. Cedric Gray, I think, is so underrated. I think he was so solid in college. If you guys know, he played with Drake May in UNC, and he helped lead the defense. He ended up getting drafted way later than I expected. I had him as my second best linebacker, I believe, in that draft class. I believe Edgerrin Cooper was number 1, I believe. Oh, no, Jeremiah Trotter Jr. I think that was the same draft class. And then I think it was Cedric Gray. So I think it was my number 3 linebacker in that draft class. And I think this trade would obviously go through in real life. That's plenty of picks. Oh, wow. Okay. So let's take off the 4th round. Let's still give him the 7th. Okay, wait. And then let's give him a 2nd of next year. And that should be enough, right? Oh my gosh. How many picks do you need? Maybe the 4th round instead of that 5th round? Okay, there we go. Okay, that's a lot to send for a guy. But if you guys don't watch him play, you guys won't know. This guy's a very, very, very underrated linebacker in the nation. Okay, let's generate our lineup now, and let's take a look at our team. Our O-line, I'm still going to let Gooseby be that guy. Elijah Surratt is now going to be our wide receiver 2. Legette, I think, will be a good wide receiver 3 for us. Horn can also get some reps as well. Jonathan Brooks, I don't mind him as our fullback as well. He's got that fullback ability, so I don't mind him being that position. He's a very strong player. Etienne can be our running back 2 if Brooks is busy, so I don't mind that. Let's head to the defense, though, and let's take a look. Okay, Anthony Hill Jr. and Wallace are now going to be our 2 middle linebackers. Cedric Gray, Demetrius Knight are our 2 young outside linebackers. Our safeties are now looking much better. Dax Hill, though, is going to be our cornerback 3. Takayo Davis is going to be our cornerback 2, just to hopefully give him enough reps to develop a lot, of course, because he is our 2nd round pick. He needs to be getting as many reps as possible under Horn. I think this team looks good. I think this team looks good enough to be solid this year. Who's our kick returner, though? Let's make Horn our kick returner so that he gets some reps. And then, yeah, let's make Horn our kick returner on this side, too. I want to make sure that they're getting as many reps as possible. And then let's take a look at the specialist. Okay, let's go for this. Yeah, this is all fine. Our slot wide receiver, I do want it to be Elijah Surratt. He's a very good slot wide receiver, and so I don't mind him being the slot over Jimmy Horn. T-Mac can be our gadget. Could be Rico Dowdle, but I'm going to go with T-Mac here. 3rd down running back. Let's make it... that's tough. Let's make it Jonathan Brooks, because Jonathan Brooks in college was a decent third down running back. I don't mind this. Okay, this is good. This is good. I'm going to hop into the first game of the season, though, because I'm curious to see how this team plays in game. Alright, so the Saints is a team that we are going to be playing first. Interesting team to go up against, because this should be an easy win for us. I doubt the draft will have done enough for them to be a good team. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. This is a good opportunity for Bryce Young to show that he is going to be that franchise quarterback. He needs to have a good game today, and he needs to have a good game pretty much every single game in the season. Otherwise, he is going to be gone, and next year, we are going to be having to take a quarterback most likely in the draft. So, let's go for something like this. Okay, Rico Dowdle straight off the bat does not get a good play. Let's test out the passing, though. We have a brand new receiving core. It's not bad. Look, Elijah Surratt is going to be a slot receiver. Xavier Legette is still going to be great. Like, I don't mind this receiving core. There we go. Perfect pass to Jatavion Sanders. There we go. Good plays. Very, very, very good plays. Let's go. We'll move on. All right, let's go for a running play here. Let's go out to the right again. Oh, my gosh. His burst in the game is so much better since the update. Because I believe he was at an 82, if I can remember, to start the season. I think. And then now he's up to like an 87. But, oh, my gosh. We're getting locked up here. Oh, my gosh. I threw it for no reason. I did not mean to throw that. That was a misclick. Wow, we were getting locked up there. Okay, let's run some audibles then. Let me actually put T-Mac there. And let me go for Elijah Surratt. Let's test out his route running. This route right here that Elijah Surratt is running is the perfect route to see how good somebody's route running is. And, okay, we're going to get sacked here. He was open, so good sign, but too late. We were already getting sacked. Okay, we're not going to punt it here. We got to go for it. You guys don't know. We do not punt in this game. It is going to be the end of the first, though. Quarters are going to be going quick. I have 2-minute quarters on. If you guys don't know, and you guys are new to the channel, I keep 2-minute quarters on to make sure that I can get as many games as possible, rather than just 1 or 2 long games. Okay. I don't know if this is going to be open, but we'll see. Send it up. Oh my gosh, what a throw. What a throw from Bryce Young. Terrible adjustment from their linebacker there, but what a throw to get us the first down here. Huge. Okay, let's stick to the running game again. So far, it has not been good, but it might just be, once again, our O-lineman. I think there was Elijah Surratt, though, that ended up letting Chase Young go by. But come on, man. Okay, let me actually send you on the outside. Yeah, okay, this should be good. Let's see. Yep, there we go. Good play. Cut in. Nice. Sanders has been our go-to target so far this game. He's been very good. Okay, there's only 40 seconds left in the half. I have to keep an eye on that because I have chew the clock on. And let's go for the throw. Get me a block, please. Can somebody block? There we go. Get me blocks. There we go. Okay, let's call our first time out here. And they've had issues at the goal line this season. Or at the red zone, sorry. But we'll see what we can do with this new receiver core. Set, please. And there we go. Again, Sanders. Again. He is very good. He is earning his spot for next season. Let's just jump to the next quarter because they shouldn't score on us in that many seconds. But yeah, he is earning his spot for next season because I was honestly thinking about drafting a tight end next season because like he's decent, but normal dev, it's not going to be good enough to win the Super Bowl in these upcoming seasons. So I thought we would. Oh my gosh, I missed the tackle. I thought we would maybe try to draft one next season, but so far he's been showing that he is our go-to target. Okay, this is where it gets important though because this defense is new and improved. We have plenty of linebackers that are new, plenty of players that are new. Let's see if we can do something good. Okay, I decided to blitz because I thought it would be a run play, but good throw play to them. Who is their quarterback at this point? Is it going to be Tyler Shaw? Oh no, it's Drew Aller. I think, if I can read that right. Sorry, it's like really blurry. Yeah, Drew Aller is going to be their quarterback. Oh my gosh, that could be pass interference. There's no way he holds on to that. There's no way he holds on to that, man. Come on. You gotta be kidding. And that's not even Chris Olave either. Dang it. Okay, good little RPO by them, but we do stop them. This is going to be tough. If they can make those contested catches, it's going to be tough because that was good defense. That was very good defense. Okay, do I blitz on this? Yeah, I'm not going to blitz. I'm just going to watch the check down. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. That check down is so obvious. The AI or the computer does it every single time they run that play. You guys should keep an eye on that when you guys do play your franchise modes. Okay, let's test out the man coverage. We haven't really tested it out just yet. Let's see. Okay, he just... Please, please. No way! No way he holds on to that. I mean, that is Chris Olave, but there's no way he holds on to that. Oh my gosh, man. Those Ohio State wide receivers, man. Build different. Okay. By the way, let me know in the comments who you guys think is wide receiver U. My opinion, LSU has the best wide receivers, or in my opinion, the two most talented wide receivers in the league, in Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson. I know Jackson Smith and Jigba is having a better season, but I still think Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson are the better receivers, talent-wise. But overall, in terms of just pure quality in every single receiver that they do bring into the league, I do think Ohio State has that crown recently. Like Emeka Egbuka, Chris Olave. You have so many talented players coming from Ohio State. Marvin Harrison, I still think is a beast. I just think you have a midget as your quarterback. Can't even see over the line. Realistically, you're not going to be good. But I still think he has the talent once he gets his confidence back. And they just have so many talented players. LSU, yes, okay, you have some good players. Malik Neighbors is a new youngster that is insanely talented. But I still think Ohio State has to win that argument. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Okay, I'm playing man in the end zone just to test it out. And, yup, that's a great stop. That is a great stop. 3rd and goal. Great coverage by the rest of our team. I was looking at the other guys. So, good stuff. I'm not going to blitz here. I'm actually going to play zone. And I'm going to play cover 3 sky because we have one of the best cover 3 defenses in the league. Please don't. Oh, my gosh. First of all, why is that safety so far away from the receiver? If you guys are watching my user, the safety above me was so far away from the receiver. If he just, like, you know, bullet passed it to him, he probably would have caught that. So, terrible play calling, or terrible defense from our safety there. And I think that's Kilgore too. Oh, but he has D zone. Yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, yeah, maybe that's why. Okay, decent coverage, perfectly fine. We stop him. Yup, there we go. We win our first game of the season. Only 7-0, but short quarters, so that makes sense. And we're just gonna wind down the clock here with a run, and we should win the game unless we fumble this here. Imagine we fumble this and lose the game. Okay, let's go. Okay, good plays, good play. And they're going to call their timeout, and that should be game. I'm just going to sim to the end. And there's our first win of our rebuild. Let's sim till the end of the season, and let's see how our team did. 4-13. 4-13. Oh my gosh. Bryce Young, if it's you that's the issue, you are gone. Because there's no way an 85 overall team with a great defense, I mean, okay, yes, our rush defense was bad, but realistically, we have a good enough defense where we need to be doing way, way, way better than that. Bryce Young, if it's you that had issues, you're gone. And yep, you're gone. You are ranked 31st in the NFL for passer rating. You are gone. 3,200 yards, 18 TDs, 11 interceptions, 82.8 passer rating. 33 sacks, so same as last season, roughly around the same. Sorry, Bryce Young. I gave him a chance. I still had faith in him. He's got to go. Yeah, he has to go. Okay, Rico Dowdle didn't have 1,000 yards this season, so he's kind of regressing a little bit. Do I try to capitalize on his high trade value still and try to look for somebody better? Because Jonathan Brooks could be that #1 guy for us. As you can see, he has that future starter tag. Maybe, but I still like Rico Dowdle. I think he should be a long-term option for them. Elijah Surratt, though, almost got 1,000 yards, more than Ted McMillan. Jatavion Sanders, though, had a great season. He is going to be our tight end for at least the next couple of seasons because he is a beast so far. Xavier Legette had a decent amount of yards as well. Jimmy Horn did get a couple of yards there as well. Jonathan Brooks and Rico Dowdle both did get a couple of receiving plays. When it comes to blocking, okay, Trevor Gooseby was our worst blocker, but it makes sense. He is our left tackle. He didn't actually do that bad considering because that is our blind side. So realistically, most of the time, the left tackle does let the most sacks. That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay. Defensively, Cedric Gray, exactly why I picked him up. Anthony Hill Jr., this is why I drafted him. Most sacks was Prince Theomon Yellen, so he is progressing very nicely. Nick Scorton also progressing very nicely. Derek Brown, 14 tackles for losses for him. And then most interceptions was only 1 from our leading guy. So maybe we try to do something in the corner situation. But I think a lot of the reason why our defense didn't do well is because they're on the field every single second of the game because Bryce Young cannot do anything. Oh no, no, no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'll just sim the week without re-signing the players. Oh no. Okay, so I simmed the re-signing. So let's see, who did I lose here? Okay, I don't see anybody that I lost yet, so let's take a look at the lineup and let's just see what positions are missing, and then we'll know who we ended up losing. Okay, so actually I think we're okay. Yeah, I actually think we're fine. So offense we're fine. We didn't lose anybody. What about defense? No, defense we're fine. We didn't lose anybody either. Okay, so that's fine. I mean, overall wise though, the team needs to improve a lot. Like we have a lot of star devs, not a lot of superstars on defense. We need that left tackle. Sanders will still be our guy here. I feel like sack wise we're actually not even doing that bad. I feel like we need a guard to replace Corbett because he is now getting to the age where he's regressing. So a guard, a tackle, obviously a QB needs to be done. Defensively, maybe another middle linebacker to get rid of Wallace. And then maybe a corner here. But corners are actually okay, and I think Davis will end up progressing to our number 1 corner. I don't really know like where we want to improve this team. It's difficult. It's very difficult. Because to improve the team, we will have to get rid of a player that's already pretty good. So let's just take a look at free agents though. Let's take a look at free agents, and Jack Campbell, not really the most important player for us. Let's see. Is there anybody interested? Yaya Diaby? No. Not a lot of players are interested. Garrett Williams. That could actually be a shout. That's not that bad. Let's look at kickers though, because we don't have a kicker on our team, and a lot of the times that's why we do end up doing badly. So let's see. Is there anybody that's like young? Chad Ryland, okay. Drew Stevens, Boy Gallis from the Patriots. He's not bad. Yeah, you know what? Let's just get Boy Gallis here, and let's just send him in for like 7 years. That way I don't have to deal with this later. Because we have Ryan Fitzgerald, but he's also our punter at this point, I believe. Let's take a look. Is he our punter too? Who's our punter? Yeah, he's our punter too. So we'll just make sure that Boy Gallis is our long-term guy when it comes to probably punter. Maybe I'll switch him to a punter. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, quarterback-wise, we're not going to get anyone in the free agency. Obviously, they're good players. They aren't going to just release. Chase Brown, I mean, we could use running back maybe, but not really. Wide receiver-wise, we don't need anybody at this point. Tight end-wise, we could use one, but our tight end performed very nicely, so I don't really want to get rid of him this season. Center, ooh, Brian Kelly wouldn't be bad. Oh, there's not a lot of guards, though. I need, like, a guard. This is tough. Yeah, there's not a lot of good players this year in the free agency. Thibodeau is good, but not really worth replacing one of our youngsters for. Outside linebackers, no. Middle linebacker. Middle linebacker, I do. Ooh, Cody Barton's got superstar dev, but 30 years old. Not gonna be around for too much longer. Jack Campbell, way too many teams are interested. It would cost us way too much to get him on the team. I could pick up Trenton Simpson and move him as a middle linebacker. That could be a shout. He's got great speed. He would be a very fast middle linebacker. I don't mind that, actually. So that puts us just a little bit below. That'll put a 10 mil cap hit on him. It's not terrible. We can see if that goes through. If that doesn't go through, it's fine. But if it does, that would be nice. Marlon Humphrey would be nice as well, but it's just tough. Like, he's just a little bit too old. Like, as much as he would be good, he's still a superstar dev. We're not ready to win the Super Bowl just yet, so I'd rather just wait, get some youngsters in the draft, maybe trade around for some young guys, and build up so that eventually we can have a dynasty and then win the Super Bowl. Like, there's no point just to go all in this season because we don't have the pieces just yet, especially when it comes to the quarterback position. We need to be drafting a good quarterback. Good thing is, are we the first overall pick in the draft? Are we? Because if we are, I know who we're picking. We are. Okay, so we're the first overall pick in the draft. And with the first overall pick in the draft, I have to take Jeremiah Smith. And, I have to. I could take a quarterback really easily in this position. I could trade down in this position. But if Jeremiah Smith has the opportunity to go to the Carolina Panthers, nobody watching this video would rather take a quarterback that might be good, rather than the guaranteed superstar Jeremiah Smith. Guaranteed to be an amazing player. Him, Elijah Surratt, and Ted McMillan will make one of the best young receiving corps in the league. And that is perfect. I think he's going to be one of the best wide receivers ever, and that would be an amazing pickup for us. Only thing is, we don't have any other picks in the draft other than pick number 5. So I'm going to trade up to get somewhere around the end of round 1 or maybe around 2. So, okay, quarterback Bryce Young can go because we're going to draft a quarterback. So he can actually be used in this trade. And then wide receiver wise, I can now trade Xavier Legette because, and maybe even Jimmy Horn too. Because now we have a trio that includes Jeremiah Smith. So I don't need these two guys. These will be very valuable players to give away. I know they're good. I could keep 1 or 2 of them, especially Jimmy Horn. Maybe we'll try to keep Jimmy Horn just because he's a good kick returner. But I still need that tackle too. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I still need that tackle. I mean, yeah, I can't really do much with this. I don't have any other really guys that I can use in these trades. Yeah, I'm kind of stuck in this position. Okay, let's just use those 2 guys to try to pick up maybe a late first and an early second. You know what? These would be 2 perfect picks. Because the first, maybe a pick, like, maybe a 18, yeah, somewhere around there. And then we'll give them our picks too. We'll give them our 5th round, our 3rd round of next year. That should be enough to go through. Oh, they're over the cap. Dang it, it's so annoying when they're over the cap. Okay, wait, what's this pick? Pick number 5, no, that won't go through. That could go through, but no, I want like a pick. I want like a good pick. You know what, the Chiefs. Oh no, but the Chiefs don't need a quarterback, obviously. Who needs a quarterback? Commanders, no. Cowboys. Well, Cowboys could, because at this point, Dak might not be the good option. Oh, but they don't have cap space. I mean, Falcons. I don't think they would take a quarterback. And I don't think Bryce Young they would want. Giants, no, they have Jackson Dart. Maybe the Jags. Maybe the Jags. Because Xavier Legette would be a good addition to the receiving core. 3rd round. Oh, this won't go through. I'm going to need to add a 2nd round too. I want to keep it semi-realistic too. This wouldn't go through unless it has a 2nd round, and they wouldn't even take that. Okay, so let's just trade. Hold on. Let's just trade Xavier Legette, and let's trade Bryce Young to get the best possible 2nd round we can pick up now. And I think that would be the better option here, just to try to get the highest possible 2nd round, and then we'll work to trade for a 1st round in a second. But yeah, let's try to get the Patriots. Oh no, they don't even need a quarterback. What's the team that needs a quarterback? Saints. Perfect. Let's just get their Saints 2nd round here. That should go through. Really? You really don't want Bryce Young? Bryce Young's better than Shutt though. Okay, I guess I can give him 4th round. Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. Do I have to give him a 3rd round? No way. That's so much to give away. But I guess we kind of have to in this position. We have to get a quarterback. And we need a tackle. So let's go to the left tackle position. Let's add Gooseby just in case he has a little bit of value, which I doubt that he does. And we need that 1st round. So let's trade this. The 1st round of next year, is he going to be that valuable? I don't know. But 2nd, 3rd, 4th should be enough to get some sort of 1st round this year. Whether it's pick number 11 maybe? Maybe? No, not even close. Oh my gosh. Is there any 1st round? What about pick number like 29 or something? Come on. No way! No way! Pick number 32. Come on, it's got to be pick number 32. Really? That's a lot to give up for a 1st round. That's a late 1st round. Because we could realistically just go for an early 2nd and that'd be not that much worse. Let's do it. Let's go for an early 2nd instead. Yeah, give me pick number 3. Give me that pick instead and save my 2nd round. That should be good enough. What? Oh my gosh. They are crazy if they think that this is not enough. 2nd of next year. That's easily going through. There's no way. There's no way. There's actually no way that this doesn't go through. Okay, let's just go back to that 31st overall pick. Come on. Please. Okay. I'm actually so sick of this. I'm so sick of this system. Give our 1st of next year. But it's got to be a high pick now. It has to be like a 14. There we go. Okay, let's take off the 5th round. And let's see. A salary cap. Come on, man. Just leave me alone with the salary cap. Okay, what about the Chiefs? Chiefs 5th. Yeah, there we go. Okay, they get a high 1st round next year, most likely. We get their 1st round this year, but we get that quarterback, which will hopefully help us have a better season, where that 1st round of next year ends up being way less valuable anyway. So I don't mind this. Okay, at this point, Dylan Viola is taken. DJ Lagway is taken. Both guys I don't think will be the greatest players. Julian Sands taken, same kind of thing. But now we have a chance to take our own quarterback. Who are we going to take? Dylan Raiola. Hold on. Dylan Raiola was already picked. Why are there 2 Dylan Raiolas in this draft class? Oh, no, he's gone. Okay. In this position here, Dante Moore. Would he be the quarterback for the team? I just don't know. What about O-linemen? Is there O-linemen that are high ranked in this draft? Oh my gosh, there's like no O-linemen. Casey Poe. Miles McVay. Carter Smith. Carter Smith's a good player. I can hopefully take him next round if he's still available. But let's take a look at quarterback-wise. Sam Levitt. This is tough. This is so tough here. Gunnar Stockton's not bad, but clearly he had a bad season pushing him down that low. I feel like Dante Moore is the pick. Yeah, great accuracy across the board. Let's take Dante Moore here. And he's ranked 69 true value. But that's just because he doesn't have the greatest physicals. But stat-wise, and in terms of accuracy and all that, he's going to be that player that can find guys like Jeremiah Smith and guys like T-Mac. And I think he will play that Julian Sain role for this Carolina Panthers offense. If you guys don't know what I mean just a guy that's good at just getting the ball to those talented receivers. Now we have such a good wide receiver core. We just need somebody who can get them the ball. They don't have to be flashy. They don't have to be a Lamar Jackson type of player. They just need to be a guy that can be accurate and get those guys the ball. And I think Dante Moore is going to be a guy that can do that. So round number 2, this is where we need to take that O-lineman. And I don't really see anybody worth taking here. Oh no, this is not good. CJ Leonard is not bad though. CJ Leonard is not bad. Uh-oh. Garrett Stoddard, Miles Graham. Decker DeGraff would be a good tight end position player for us, but I don't need it. This is really not good. Oh my gosh, there's like nobody left. Okay, this is really bad. We just have to hope that Aiden Banfield is good. Please. Come on, be good, please. 52, Hidden Dev, please. Hidden Dev! Let's go! 6'5", 302, 22 years old, Hidden Dev. That's all I need from this draft. I'm not even going to pick in that 5th round because we do not need that player at all. And here we go. Let's take a look at what the team looks like now. And here we go. This is what the team now looks like. Okay, so, Banfield. Okay, so, Banfield cannot play tackle, as you guys can see here. Lewis can play tackle, but he's an amazing guard. I feel like we just throw him in tackle. I need that tackle help. And as much as he might be a little bit, or it might be a difficult transition for him to go to tackle, I think it will be a little bit easier for him than one of our rookies. So that is going to be good. So now we have a decent O-line. Tight end we're still fine with. I don't mind this. Quarterback-wise, Dante Moore is now our new quarterback. Jonathan Brooks is still our fullback. When it comes to the wide receivers, now we have Jeremiah Smith, who is going to be our wide receiver 1 because I think he is light years more talented than anybody in the entire league. And I honestly have him. If he came into the NFL today, I would have him as a top 5 wide receiver in the NFL. He is that talented. If you guys don't know who he is, what are you doing? Because he is the best prospect we have ever seen when it comes to the wide receiver position coming out of college. And yes, that's including Jamar Chase. Yes, that's including Justin Jefferson. Yes, that's including plenty of the talented players we've seen in college. He is just blowing every expectation out of the water when it comes to pure talent. So he is our wide receiver 1. T-Mac is going to be one of the best wide receiver 2s in the nation. Elijah Surratt is going to be our slot receiver still. And Jimmy Horn is going to be our kick returner. That is an amazing receiving core. Defensively, let's take a look though. Safety-wise, we're still working to get better. Hopefully Kilgore ends up progressing quite a bit because he still has those physical upsides. Ended up being a star dev, so hopefully he'll develop quickly. Linebacker-wise, we're good. When it comes to the cornerback-wise, we're looking a lot better than previous years. And then our D-line, hopefully Princely and Nick Scorton, end up progressing. Otherwise, we most likely will have to pick up some sort of X-factor edge rusher in that position. Let's head into the game of the season, and let's see if this team feels better than it did last year. And it's the Colts we are playing. So it's going to be an interesting game for us because obviously the Colts have so much talent, but it's been multiple years now. So I don't know if they still have guys like Jonathan Taylor or if they traded him away, if they still have some good talented players. And John Mateer is their quarterback. That is an amazing pickup for them. I think that's actually a perfect fit. The playstyle is similar to Daniel Jones, but he has that dual threat ability, and he is an accurate quarterback. So I think he would be a good player for them. Okay, so Jonathan Taylor is still there, so we have to watch the run game a lot. And I expected to run first. That's a great first play from them. Okay, they still have guys like Pittman. They have some good, talented receivers. I don't know. Who are their new additions? Okay, they still have Tyler Warren. Still have a lot of good players. Jonathan Taylor, please stop that. Oh, please! We gotta stop him there. We gotta get better at run defense. Let's stop him, please. Oh my gosh, he's just bouncing off everybody there. His ability to change direction and bounce off the blockers is so broken in this game. but he's like that in real life, so makes sense. Okay. Cedric Gray's on the blitz here. I'm not gonna blitz. I'm gonna watch. Yup. Oh my gosh! And hits it, please. Send him. Just yes. This is exactly what I need to be doing. Whenever a quarterback runs, we need to be lighting him up. We need to be lighting him up all game, because they cannot be thinking that running is an option for them. Good fumble. They end up getting it, but it's okay. That's a good thing to set the tempo here. Tyler Warren has not been utilized a lot in this game so far. I still have to watch him a lot because of those quick passes, but we'll see. We'll see if he's still just as good under John Latier than he is with Daniel Jones. Oh, I fell for that run so bad again. When you have a guy like Jonathan Taylor, it must be so difficult as a defensive coordinator to not commit every time. Because if you don't commit and it ends up being a run play, you're just screwed. I almost got him there. Please. Okay, I'm a little bit rusty. That's okay. You guys know I'm a second half type of guy. For sure. So I can't even talk. I'm just so congested. Okay. Dang it! Jonathan Taylor, man. Come on. Alright, let's go. We have the ball now, obviously. I mean, that was a tough touchdown there. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how this game goes. It's going to be a tough game. Having to manage Jonathan Taylor plus their O-line when we don't have the greatest D-line. I don't know. I don't know how we're going to stop this here. Okay, it's a good play. You know what? Sanders once again becoming our #1 target. Oh, you know what I just realized? We have Jeremiah Smith. And why is he blocking? Interesting play. Why would they have Jeremiah Smith blocking, first of all? Second of all, what is our O-line doing? I'm stuck in the O-line the entire time. Like, what are we doing? Okay, Jeremiah Smith, this is your time to shine, please. Oh, this defense. I mean, the Colts have one of the best defensive cores in the nation. But we also have one of the best receiving cores in the nation. And we have definitely the best wide receiver 2 in the nation with Tedairoa McMillan. We have to go for it here because the half is going to end and I need points. So let's go for something like this. I'm looking for T-Mac on the inside if I can. You know what? No, I'm setting it up. I'm setting it up, please. Go up for this. Oh, I thought it was Jeremiah Smith, but it's Elijah Surratt. Okay, bad decision because now they are in field goal range. I probably should have just went for the check down, but that's fine. You know what? Let's see if I can get a sack here. We need to get some sacks on the, yeah, it's going to be a tough year if we can't get sacks. If we cannot get QB pressures at all in this game, our year is going to be very, very difficult. Okay, let's go. Okay. Yup, knew it. There we go. I have to watch him all game. I have to play the zone that he is going to be running into. Otherwise, we're going to have issues. Okay, 5 seconds left. They're just going to go for the kick. And I assume they're going to make it. But maybe we can block this. Come on. If we can block this, we still have a chance. If we can't block this, it's going to be a very difficult game. Yeah, we can. This is going to be tough. I'm thinking about guys in next year's draft class. And I can't think of too many guys in that edge rushing position that are going to be the superstar X factors that we need. Like, I honestly can't think of it. First of all, is this Chris Bell? His acceleration was actually pretty good, but his spin move is terrible. Okay, let's go. Okay. Let's test out. Oh, it is the end of the half. Okay, so it's the end of the half here, and we need to get points on the board. We need to get a touchdown quick. Too many quarters. It needs to be as quick as possible. Okay, let's go for this. Good play. And that's not bad. Almost 35-yard line. That is a very, very, very good return. Okay, let's go for a running play. And let's see if I can do something and maybe get some sort of play going with the running game. So our running game has not been good for the past couple of seasons. I believe we've ranked in the top, or outside of the top 25 for the past 2 seasons. So we need to be better than that for sure. Let's just go for a typical slants play and let's see if I can find the superstars. And there we go. Oh, it's underthrown. It should be way farther ahead of him. Like, come on, I didn't even hold the blitz. I mean, I didn't hold the bullet pass button. Come on, we have to be completing those simple passes. Okay, there are guys open, but I did want to test out his scrambling ability here. Because he is going to be a long-term QB, as much as we like it or not. He's going to be our long-term QB. I need to test out all of his abilities. Because once we get to those playoffs, we need to know what he's capable of doing. Because we cannot take risks otherwise. Wait, that is not the button that I pressed. Either my controller is broken, or I just went crazy, because that is not the button that I pressed. Okay, let's go for something like this. Let's see if we can catch him off guard. And no, wrong button again. You know what? He catches it. He catches it. That was the wrong button. I was trying to go for triangle there. But that's okay. Let's go for a halfback, quick base. And if we can run this into the end zone, that would be lovely. Get me blocks. Get me blocks. Please, 86. He's right behind you. He's right behind you, man. Just take a step back and I would have had a touchdown. Like, come on. Okay, this is Jonathan Brooks' time to shine, though. He needs to be able to do this for us, and he does. Perfect. This is exactly why he is our third down running back, and he is our end zone running back. Okay, that is good. So this will put us up. Oh, this will give us 7 points here. And oh my gosh, that celebration is always hilarious. And yeah, we're back on defense here. All right, so back on defense here. I think I have to stick to the middle linebacker position because I have to watch the running game myself. And finally we stopped Jonathan Taylor. And I'm honestly surprised that we did because he looked a little bit slow in that play. So unless the wear and tear is getting to him, which I highly doubt, that most likely should have been a better play for them. Okay, I'm gonna stick to this area here. Great coverage. Hit stick him. Oh, Jonathan Taylor, please, man. Without that superstar ability, he was dropping that, guaranteed. I'm gonna play with Cedric Gray and not blitz. I'm gonna help out with the middle zone here because they seem to be throwing it to the middle quite a bit. Yep. Oh, the check down. Please. Drop it. Oh, Jonathan Taylor, man. Oh, he dropped it. Let's go. 4th and 7. We stop him here. Okay, so this is our time to win the game here. That is the perfect outcome of the drive. 1:07 left in the game. Plenty of time to work our way down the field. At least tie it, take it to overtime, or win it. So, yeah, this is the perfect outcome. Let's go for a mesh spot. Oh, I don't know if it's going to work on this defense. Let me actually send Sanders on a, yeah, let's see. Yep, knew it. Wide open. Perfect play calling by me. Thank you very much. And Sanders is going to be open. Okay. Ooh, what is that play? Hold on. Mountain cross halfback sneak. I haven't seen that play. Okay, first of all, Jeremiah Smith has not had a single touch in this game. I'm just going to get him the ball no matter what here. Just get him the ball. Yep, there we go. He's open. He needs to be utilized a lot because we need to get him as much XP as we can. 24 seconds left only, though. Slip screen? Oh, we could catch him off guard here. We could catch them off guard. Okay, let's wait a couple seconds. Please, get me blocks. Get me blocks, please. Blocks, blocks, blocks. Oh my gosh, what was 50 doing? 50 has to get out way quicker than that. What? The game is so unintelligent. Why would they try to run down the clock when there's 8 seconds left? I have to go for the kick now. I have to go for the kick. Okay, they're going to call their timeout, and now I think it's going to be an ice the kicker moment. Let's see. Yeah, it is. Oh, dang it. These things are so annoying. Okay, let's go for this. I'm already bad enough at kicking. Like, I don't need this extra stuff here. That should be perfect. Please. Let's go. Let's go. That's perfect. Perfect play. We tied the game with 4 seconds left, and that's going to be the end of the quarter here. Oh, we get the ball back. Okay, so we have a chance to win the game. Chance to win the game if we can just take our time, drive down the field, and get a touchdown. So, let's see. Ooh, Antonio Kite is one of our receivers? Really? I mean, he's one of our kick returners? Interesting. I should really put Jimmy Horn, though, as our kick returner. I forgot to do that earlier. Okay, Elijah Surratt, maybe? Let's see. Nope, Jeremiah Smith, wide open. Wide open there, stand out of bounds. There we go. And we work our way up the field. Let's go for a halfback stretch. Oh, we're averaging 13.6 yards. Every time we call this play, let's see if it works again. I don't know if it's going to work on this defensive scheme, but it actually seems to, yeah, not work at all. I should have just stuck with my gut and switched the play last minute, but that's okay. T-Mac. Not the hugest fan of this play, but that's open. Bang, sit down. Let's go! Let's go, Elijah Surratt, man. That is what he's known for. He's known for going those or getting those easy, deep balls that are just consistent. And yeah, very, very, very talented player. Oh, I gotta test it, please. That's great coverage, though. Is that Sauce, too? Ooh, nice little play on Sauce. I had to test it because I would have gotten sacked anyway. And it wasn't going to pick it off in that position. But, yeah, I can't believe he caught that. Okay, good play. Good play, cut out. You know what? 2nd and 1, I actually like better than 1st and goal. Because at least we can just try to run this in. One more play. And we kind of just got a free play here. 30 seconds left of this half. And we get stopped. Okay, I'm going to call my first timeout here. Just because... Oh, no, this is our 2nd timeout. Dang it. Okay, I'm going to go with the pass. I'm going to look for T-Mac on the outside. If not, maybe Smith. Let's see. Bang. Bang. Elijah Surratt. Elijah Surratt, our 2nd-year man, with an amazing play to get 7 points. Boom. Great play calling by us. And this is a good game. This was a good game for us. We end up having a great game, and we are obviously back on defense here, but I don't know. I mean, we should be able to stop him. We should be able to stop him here. That's the only reason why I was like, okay, touchdown. We should be able to win the game. And yeah, let's see. Let's try to just... Okay, first of all, that is a good return. We cannot be letting that happen. Okay, let's go for a cover 2 man. Just because I want to utilize the man coverage on Jonathan Taylor myself. I want to make sure that he's not getting those check down passes. And okay, we're lucky that's a bad throw because that was terrible coverage. Do we run it again? Just no, I don't trust in the coverage. We gotta play zone. We're one of the best zone defense teams in the league. We need to stick to zone. Oh my gosh, please. Please, we need to play better zone. We need to play better zone. Our guy was there too. Do we blitz here? Yeah, let's blitz. Let's blitz and let's see if we can stop Jonathan Taylor. Yeah, please, please, please. Let's go! Great tackle. Great tackle to stop Jonathan Taylor in his tracks. It is going to be 4th and 3 though, so they have one more chance to get this. I'm not going to blitz. I'm going to... Oh, this is tough. Jonathan Taylor, please. Yeah. I mean, I went for the hit stick to see if I can maybe try to force something, but realistically, it's Jonathan Taylor. It's arguably the best running back in the league. I do think he's the best running back in the league, and he's not going to drop something like that, especially when it's just a one-on-one opportunity. Okay. Oh, yes, we do win the game. But that is going to open us that's going to help us go 1-0 here. Oh, 1-0, whatever. 1-0, there we go, 1-0. So I don't know why I couldn't think of it there. And we're going to sim the week, and hopefully we have a better season. I think we should. We should have a better season. We have some issues on our team we still have to address, but we should have a better season. Okay, so we're 12-5. That's much better than I expected, considering the fact that our D-line had some issues when it comes to pressing the passer. So I thought we would finish somewhere around 10, maybe even 8 and 9, like we did in that first season. Somewhere around those, that many wins. But finishing 12-5 and making the wild card is a very good achievement from us. When it comes to our team, our defense was one of the main reasons why we had an amazing season. 17.9 points per game. We have the best defense in the entire league. Okay, so that's why we did end up finishing 12-5, which is good. We ended up finishing first in the NFC South. And I'm obviously going to sim this wild card playoff game because it's only been 3 seasons. I don't mind doing a 4th season, maybe even a 5th season, but I want to see if my team can manage the playoffs by themselves, and then we can maybe hop into the conference championships if we make it there. But I'm going to sim the wild card, and I'm definitely going to sim the divisional as well. So very, very good season. I'm curious to see though, how are these stats? Okay, 3,100 passing yards, so around the same as what Bryce Young was doing, but a 27-9 TD to interception ratio is much better. Averaging a rating of 100 is much, much, much better from Dante Moore. When it comes to rushing, Rico Dowdle had a good season once again, hitting that 1,000-yard mark, but he did fumble 5 times. Jonathan Brooks, though, had a decent season as our backup. Receiving-wise, Jeremiah Smith was our leading receiver with almost 1,000 yards. T-Mac had a good season, Elijah Surratt, good season, Sanders, good season, and then that was pretty much it from the receivers. Blocking-wise, most sacks was Banfield, but it's because he is our rookie guy. It's going to take a while for him to develop into that position. Most tackles were Cedric Gray and Jalen Kilgore. Most tackles for losses was Princely Umanmielen. Good player. Finally, they've both progressed. And there we go. 12.5 sacks for Nick Scorton. And 9 for Brown and 8 from Princely Umanmielen. Finally, our D-line is getting pressure on the QB and capitalizing and actually finishing the job. JC Horn, once again, good season. Takayo Davis, good season as well. Working his way up as one of the best in the entire league. Do we have anybody stat-wise in the top 3? No. But I do want to see how the actual roster does look, because I'm curious to see how we did end up progressing, if there's anybody that has like superstar dev or anything like that. And like I expected, Jeremiah Smith, superstar X Factor, T-Mac developing like crazy, Elijah Surratt still very good, Jimmy Horn still very good. O-line wise, we're progressing, still not the best, but decently good. Dante Moore though is up to a 92, which is very good. Dowdle's an 8 or 9. Jonathan Brooks a very good backup option. Defensively though, how are we looking? Okay, it's good. Our linebacker situation with Knight is still not the greatest. Wharton's still not the greatest as well. But the rest of our D line is looking amazing. With 99 overall, Derek Brown. Horn's very good. Takario Davis is very good as well. And then Hill is very good as well. Okay, my bad. Sorry, I was wondering what that sound was. There was like a beeping sound, but it was my alarm going off. I had to go do something. But yeah, so I simmed the first week, and we did actually end up winning against the Giants 38-28 in a good game. Now we're against the Rams, which I'm a little bit worried about, but I still want to sim. We have the exact same overall as them. They have a better record. This one is a little bit risky. I don't know if we're going to win this game, but worst case scenario, we do another season. I still think there's some stuff to improve in the... Oh, okay, we won. Okay, so we did end up winning 31-10. Now, what I was going to say is I still think there are things to improve in the team to make that Super Bowl, but turns out we can beat teams like the Rams 31-10. So we're better than I expected, but now we are up against the 15-2 Eagles. We are 100% hopping into this game. I'm curious to see, though, how the actual playoff bracket is looking now. We obviously beat the Giants, then we beat the Rams, and then we are going into the Eagles, and we're going to face either the Bills or the Chargers. Interesting two teams to go up against there. The Jags made it pretty far this season. The Browns made it decently far. Who else made it far? The Lions get us to be expected. Saints made it to the playoffs. Interesting stuff right here. But yeah, so we have to face the Eagles first, which is going to be way harder than pretty much every other team we've faced in the past. So I'm going to hop into this game, and let's see if we can get a win against the Eagles. Alright, let's go. It's our time to shine against the Eagles. We are kicking off first, which sucks because their offense is going to be the most difficult thing to deal with. I would rather get a touchdown early, let my defense know that they have a little bit less pressure, but it is what it is. We can hopefully stop their defense early on into this game. Nice tackle from Kilgore, who looked very slow in that animation. Okay, let's go for cover 3. We're one of the best teams at cover 3 when it comes to our defense, so let's see if we can continue to keep that. Saquon is going to be very annoying to deal with for sure, but yup, there we go. I knew it. Our cover 3 run defense is very solid. When they're passing, it's not the greatest, but our cover 3 defense when it comes to running is very good, especially because now we have two competent D tackles, including a 99 overall. See, there's two guys open there. That's what I'm saying. Like, the pass defense isn't up to where it needs to be when it comes to cover 3. So let's stick with some man coverage. Let's see if it ends up working, because this should be a play action. I mean, it could just be a run to Saquon though. Yeah, it's just a run to Saquon. It's okay. We get the stop anyway. 4th and 2. Oh, 4th and 2. Okay, so that's the 4th down stop. So we do get a stop here. Okay. And teams don't really go for 4th downs in this game. So they are going to punt it back to us. That is a perfect first drive. I expected them to maybe want to go for it, and I honestly thought it was 3rd down. So this is, oh, nice little run here by Jimmy Horn. Nice, good little spin here. Nice, good return there. Way to change the direction. Okay, let's go for, you know what, let's start off with some running plays. Obviously, the Eagles have an amazing D-line at this point in the game, but I think we should be okay. Yep, good blocks, very good blocks. And, oh, that's a big hit there at the end, but good blocks. Let's run it again. I can't risk it. This is too important of a game for us to be risking it and just passing just because it's fun. I think I need to be taking this seriously and sticking to what's working. And so far, the running game has been working. So let's go for another run. Please get some blocks. Spin out of this. Rico Dowdle's spin move is very slow. I'm going to pass it now, though. I'm going to pass it. Let's send you on a post, actually. I want you a little bit deeper just in case you're open. And yep, he's open. I knew it. Sending him deeper on the mesh plays. Oh! Nasty celebration, first of all. No shot he can do that in real life. But, on the mesh plays, on that formation, if you send them on a corner instead of I think it was just a normal slant that they're typically on, it works way better. I use it in online so much. That helped me go I forget what I was at, like 18th or something, ranked in the world. But yeah, it was very, it was a very good audible to use online, and it definitely works in this game too. Okay, so let's I don't know if we stick to the run defense here. Play some zone. How was that man coverage last time? Did we have good man coverage? I forget. You know what? Let's stick to the cover 3 sky. 7 calls and only an average of 1.3 yards is extremely good. And I was gonna blitz it. Okay, I can watch a check down to Saquon. And yeah, he was gonna find Saquon there. We are lucky. We are lucky that Wharton got the sack there. Otherwise, that would have been an easy pass to Saquon and maybe even a spin move and then a first down. Okay, I'm gonna continue using Anthony Hill. He seems to be our best linebacker to use her. Hurts. Oh, he fumbled it. Hurts fumbled it. Oh, they got it back. Dang it. Hurts fumbles quite a bit in this game. Like, I've played against the Eagles so many times in this game, and he actually fumbles quite a bit. Okay, watch the coverage. Oh, I gotta watch the inside, yeah. I mean, it's my zone, but, like, I don't know. I had to help it with the pass coverage here. I made a decision, ended up not working out. That's fine. Okay, let's double wide receiver 1 here. I need to make sure that we are locking him down. I'm gonna take off the double. This is what I normally do online, too. I take off the double, I play the inside zone, and a lot of the times it ends up working. Okay, perfectly fine. Easy little throw, but only 3 yards. Let's... Okay, wait, who am I? Ah, shoot, I'm a D-line. Oh my gosh, I'm Derek Brown. It's okay, I'm right here. Boom! See you later, Saquon. I hit stick with Derek Brown. 0 chance you were holding on to that. It's a 99 overall D tackle. A hit stick from him, come on. You were sent straight to the emergency room right there. Okay, I gotta watch... Yeah, watch the little check down, good coverage. Anthony Hill feels so fast, and there's our 3rd sack of the game. We cannot get a single sack in the last time that we hopped into the game. And the fact that we are now finally have 3 sacks in the game, we might be Super Bowl contenders. We honestly might be Super Bowl contenders. Okay, let's spin out of this. Let's try to go the other way. Ooh, nice first broken tackle, but we get taken down right after. Let's run some passing plays. We're up by 7. We have a little bit of leeway. I don't want to throw a pick 6 or anything like that, but I want to start getting our guys a little bit more reps in the passing game, especially guys like Jeremiah Smith, who is our wide receiver 1 superstar X Factor. Okay. Ooh, nice blocks. Very nice blocks there. That should be, yep, 34-yard line. That is a very, very good return. Let's... Okay, inside zone has an average yardage of 14. But I want to test out Jeremiah Smith. No, not open. Maybe, but I didn't want to risk it. Let's just run with Dante Moore. He feels very slow in this game. In real life, I don't think he's that slow, but he feels very slow in this game. Let's go for a play action deep out. I'm looking for Elijah Surratt. Hopefully he gets that zig off. If not, maybe we'll just look for Smith. No, he's open. There we go. He has amazing route running both in college and in this game, and there we go. That should be our touchdown. And there we go. Okay, we're up by 2 touchdowns. I mean, if we can get 1 more stop on defense, that's game. That is game. There's no shot I give up a 2 touchdown lead if we get a stop on defense. So we just need to stop them. We also need to force them to waste a little bit more time, because they do have all 3 timeouts. So if we stop them and then we get stopped, they still have a chance to get a TD, call those 3 timeouts, and then stop us, and then go for another TD and tie up the game. So there still is a chance for them, unless we get a defensive stop here. And we need to make them waste some time here. Okay, let's... Oh, Kilgore, man. Why is he so slow? But he has good tackling animations. Very good tackling animations. Let's run cover 4. It has not worked all game today, though. Let's stick with Tampa 2. Because they have been passing a lot over the middle. I'm going to use Anthony Hill and play a little bit of a closer zone. And let's see if that works. Okay, you know what? Good run defense. 2nd and 13. Our D-line has been holding up extremely well. Oh, they averaged 20 yards off this play. Jeez. That's crazy. Okay. Cedric Gray. Okay, good defense. Good defense. Oh, check down again. Oh, good tackle on Saquon. He had that Superstar X Factor ability activated, so he would have been breaking that tackle if the other guy wasn't there. But good defense. Let's take the cover 2 invert. I'm going to take the safety here and play... Yeah. There we go. Boom pick. Oh! I almost played that so well. That was amazing coverage. And, oh, yeah, we do stop him here. We do stop him. If we can get any sort of points on the board, it's game over. But realistically, it's probably already game over. So, Let's go on the outside. Ooh, spin. Oh, shoot, we got stopped. That was a good stop from them. Barely any yards there. What do we want to do in this case? Do we try to run down the clock? It is fourth. It is the fourth quarter. If we can just get towards field goal range, we're going to win the game. So, let's see. Oh, I tried to cut outside. Great tackling. Great tackling. Rico Dowdle has not been the greatest today. Let's go for a play action. Let's try to psych him out with this. I averaged 10 yards in this play. I'm going to throw Elijah Surratt on a slant, trying to bring over the safety. And that should leave Sanders or Smith a little bit more open here. Or Surratt will be open, and Surratt is open. Okay. So, one of the two had to be happening, and it ended up that Surratt is open. Nice juke move. Again. Oh, if I got that twice and got a TD, that's an insta-clip for sure. Okay, let's go for a halfback misdirection. I don't utilize this play too much, because it is harder to pull off against some good defenses like the Eagles, but let's see. Maybe we can get some blocks. Oh, yeah, see what I'm saying? It is harder to pull off against those good defenses, because they adjust so quickly. Let's throw Sanders on a block here. I just want to get him to block that edge rusher for 1 second. And as soon as he does, yep, there we go. See him blocking the edge rusher? Perfect adjustment there, because if he didn't block that edge rusher, he would have just blitzed right past and got pressure on us instantly. And there we go. There's our TD. That worked out perfectly. We go up 20-0. We should be able to sim the rest of the game and win this, I think. And we did. We shut out the Eagles. We shut out the Eagles at the Eagles' home. So that is an insanely good play and a very, very flawless game from us. We head into the Super Bowl matchup. The Bills. We are facing Josh Allen and the Bills in the Super Bowl. If we know anything about the Bills, we're going to win this game. So, realistically, they're going to fumble. They're 8-9, so they haven't had the greatest season. Their team isn't that high overall compared to what you would think from this Bills team. So we should be able to stop them much easier than the Eagles. The Eagles were probably the Super Bowl favorites coming into that game, just because of their record. I believe they were like 14-3 or something. And yeah, I think we should be able to beat them. Let's start off with the blitz, because our D-line has been doing a very good job at getting pressure on the quarterback. I'm going to take off Anthony Hill and not blitz. Oh, it is going to be a design QB run, and that was a perfect time to blitz. It is going to be 3rd and 9. Terrible decision-making from their coordinators there. Let's go for a cover 3 quarters, and okay, James Cook is going to be annoying on the passing game for sure. So is Dalton Kincaid. They're both very good targets in this game. But Derek Brown with the sack, 4th and 13. I mean 4th and 17. We have stopped the Bills on the opening drive, and if we know anything about the Bills, we know that their offense is going to be a lot better at this point in the game than their defense. So if we can just stop them on offense, we'll have an amazing chance to win this game in dominating fashion. So, let's start off with an inside zone. Let's test out how their team is. They don't have a single superstar other than Maxwell Hairston, who is their speedster corner rookie. But he is now in his 3rd year, and he's probably up to around, I would say, probably a 90 overall, I would say. Because I believe he has superstar development. And as a rookie, 3 years in the league, most likely he's up to like 90, maybe even up to like a 95 if he's had a good season. Okay, let's go for a mesh spot. Oh, our receivers are so good. I'm looking for Smith, though. Smith on the deep ball, though. Cole Bishop, though, is a fantastic safety. Smith. This is why I drafted him at number 1 overall in the draft. We score in the Super Bowl. This is why I drafted him. He's just that good. He's the guy that's going to show up in the good games, or he's going to at least take 2 or 3 guys double teaming him or triple teaming him and making sure that the other guys on our team get open. And in this case, because we have T-Mac, because we have Elijah Surratt, nobody can double team Jeremiah Smith without leaving one of the other superstars open. And that leaves Jeremiah Smith in the one-on-one situations, which he is going to win 10 times out of 10 times. He is that good, and I'm not glazing. He is legitimately that talented. Okay, as of right now, though, we do need to stop their offense. We got a little bit lucky on that deep ball with Jeremiah Smith. They shouldn't have gone one-on-one coverage with a guy like him. So we still have to pretend like it is 0-0 here. And they are on offense, so let's see if we can stop them. I'm going to blitz. No, I'm not. I was going to blitz. I thought it was a run play. Pick. I went for the pick instead of the swat. I should have just went for the swat. Dang it. Who are their superstars at this point? Khalil Shakir, Dalton Kincaid, James Cook. Oh, shoot. Okay. That went there. Pick! That's our First pick of the rebuild, overthrown by Josh Allen. You don't see that very often, and that is a very crucial moment of this game, and we did capitalize on it. Okay, let's just go for an easy pass there. Once again, Sanders, reliable target for us, and there he goes. He gets that first down. Let's test out a shock play here. I want to stick with these short yardage plays. I want to waste as much time as possible. I don't want to give them the ball back. Wait, never mind. TD, please. TD, please. Yeah. Oh, he's out of bounds. Should I challenge that? Oh, I can't challenge it? Come on. He looked out of bounds. I mean, he looked in bounds there. Dang it. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to sack. Yep. There were some guys I maybe could have thrown it to, but I saw the sack and I got a little bit nervous. Okay. Pause. Pause. Let's just go for Rico Dowdle. So they caught me off guard there. Let's go for this and let's get a block. Nice. There we go. There we go. Okay. Oh no, it is fourth down though. Do we kick it? We gotta kick it. It's a Super Bowl. We have to ensure that we get these points on the board. Put us up 10-0 for the half. It's not really good enough. I wanted that touchdown, and this leaves them with enough time to maybe get something. But I have to kick it. I have to get those guaranteed points. I can't risk it. This is a good Bills team. I need to make sure that we are getting as many points on the board. Okay, so far our team has done good, but they do have 27 seconds left. Tackle him. Let's go. Good tackles. Our special teams, fantastic. Fantastic for sure. Let me use this Cedric Gray this time instead of Anthony Hill. Let's tell my team it's a pass because they might just run down the clock, but yeah, they're gonna try to go for it probably. Oh no, I missed that tackle. Okay, good tackle there. 2nd and 1. They don't have enough time to do this. They might even take a QB kneel. No, they're not. Okay, let me spread the defense then. Spread the defense, please. Please. There we go. I'm just gonna sit all the way back here, just in case. I'm gonna let my team do it. There we go. Okay, I just wanted to waste some time there, and that's going to be the end of the half. No points on the board for Buffalo. We have shut them out in this first half. We've now shut out the Bills and the Eagles. That is a very, very good achievement if we do end up winning this Super Bowl. Okay, we are on offense now, and if we get another TD, it's game over. They have no chance of winning this game. Okay, good play. Let's spin out of this. Nice, nice, nice. Good play, 30-yard line. Let's go for the run because I want to start wasting time. And I want to see if Rico Dowdle can get some more yards here. Okay, good play. Oh my gosh, they stopped us so quickly. There was a hole in the left side, but I didn't have enough time to adjust. Tight end drive. Wait, let me do a running play, and let me switch the camera angle to the really, really close one. Yeah, that looks way cooler. I wonder if you guys like this better. Oh, yeah, I was kind of stuck there. There was 2 guys right in front of us. I had to try a juke move, but his juke moves are insanely slow in this game. Yeah, let's keep the close camera angle. I wonder if you guys like this better. Okay, let's just go for a check down. Yeah, just stay down, T-Mac. There we go. It is going to be 4th and 4. Ah, shoot, do I punt it off? Or do I go for it? We're way too close to our end zone. I have to punt it off here. I can't justify not punting this here. Yeah, I have to. Even though they have a chance of getting 7 points here. Sorry, I'm in a weird camera angle. But I do like this one when it is kick returning. Boom! Sit down! Sit down. Let's go, Cedric Gray. Let's go. Okay, let's switch the camera angle to... Yeah, let's go for this one. I actually like this one quite a bit. Yeah, let's go for this. Okay. Good defense, but it's going to be a running play. And dang it. 2nd and 3. It's not bad. Go for cover 4 quarters. I'm going to play as a horn. And I'm going to see if I can get a pick here. Okay, it is going to be another running play here, though. Every time I do this angle, they always run the running plays. Okay, one more time here. One more time in this camera angle, and then we'll switch back. Okay, it is the end of the 3rd, though. So they're running out of time here. But it is only a 2-score game. If they somehow get the ball back after they score their TD, we can lose this game now. It's not just a tying situation. So, I don't know. This is risky. Okay, get the coverage, please. Oh my gosh, what was that play calling? First of all, terrible play calling. But we do get the sack, and they're going to have to go for this here. I got to switch the camera angle. I'm going to go for this deep camera angle here because it helps me see a little bit better. And... good coverage. Oh! Almost picked off, but swatting is better because now it's a turnover on downs, and we should win this game. Purely on time management now. Let's go. Okay, let's do this camera angle because it's cool. Okay, come on. No blocks. No blocks at all, but that's okay. 2nd and 7. This is forces their second timeout. Another run here. Come on, get some blocks, please. Get me some blocks now. Let's go. Well, you know what? Good play. Very nice play. Very nice play here. Inside zone. Yeah, let's go for an inside zone here. And let's see. Come on. Give me something. Yep. Yep. Good running. Good running. Stay inbounds. Yep. Don't go in the end zone yet. Because that's their last timeout. That is their last timeout. And I think... Let's go to coach adjustments. Let's go to chew clock. And I think that should be nearly enough to win the game if I can get a first down and just go down. I'm not going to run it into the end zone. Come on. We can win the Super Bowl right now. Get a first down. Stay down. Stay down. Let's go! Okay, so that should mean we win the Super Bowl, I believe. We're just going to QB kneel, and that's going to be game over. The Panthers are officially Super Bowl champions. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please leave a like on this video. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. I do try to make content all the time. Shout out to everybody that's commented the Panthers for me to rebuild them. Has taken me a while to get the video all together, but shout out to you guys for supporting the channel. Make sure you guys are commenting what team you guys want me to do next. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and peace.